Alright, so first of all, I just want to say that this is my first PU battle, man. If you guys been looking for a commentator that knows what he or she is doing as far as team construction is going in the PU tier, man, you clicked the wrong ass video. I don't know shit about PU at all. Anyway, what's happening, guys? This is the first PU, like I just fucking said that, right? And my opposition is gonna lead out with Gigalith. I'm gonna start things off with my Tentacruel. So I'm gonna get the burn with the first skull, which is amazing, especially since he went for the earthquake. So I was like, yes, that's amazing, buddy. So now I'm predicting to go for the stealth rock. I'm just gonna go for the confused ray, just for the off chance that he might want to switch out, which he does, actually. And so now I'll go for the confused ray, confuse the living hell out of this thing, and that's a Meganium. Wow. And one thing about me per se is that I don't play this game often, so I have a tendency to forget what these guys are, especially since my opposition's Pokemon are nicknamed. I'll be looking at the sprite and be like, damn, that's a, what is that? That's a Chikorita? No, it's not. Anyway, on the switch out to Pidgeot, he is going to score a toxic status impalement on my Pidgeot, which is unfortunate, rather. And then I'm not going to lock myself onto Brave Bird as of yet, like I really want to, but I know he has a Gigalith left, so he switches out to Muck, which I'm like, fuck, man, that's not Gigalith. I should have actually just went for the Brave Bird and destroyed that thing. If not, one hit, two hit KO, man. I'm choice banding. What do you know about that? Choice banding Pidgeot all day, baby. Anyway, he's gonna switch out into his Dugong after I switch in the camera up on the Muck and set up my rocks. Perfect opportunity for me to do that. I switch out into my Rotom Refrigerator, which is funny in a sense because I had no type of breakfast, none whatsoever. Anyway, he's gonna obviously want to switch out. He switches right back out into Muck, and I could do what I said before, go out into my Pidgeot and go for the Brave Bird, man, and destroy that ugly looking piece of shit, man. Why the hell did Ash even catch one of those damn things? What did it ever do in the anime? Seriously, but whatever. This is the game. You know what I'm saying? In the game, things get destroyed. Things don't faint. You guys are about to see that firsthand, man. Get out your memo pad and take notes. This is how it's done, son. This is how we kill Pokemon. Send them to the graveyard, man. Have their whole family up in there. Whole family of Grime up there crying and shit, man. Fuck out of here. We destroy Pokemon up in here. Anyway, he knows that I'm choice banded, and now he's gonna bring in his Gigalith, which is, you know, makes sense actually. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity to bring in my Tentacruel. He didn't know what I was switching to, so Stone Edge does neutral damage onto Tentacruel, as well as, you know, it wasn't a sure shot. You know, for sure 100% probability that I would switch into my own Tentacruel, but, you know, it does make sense. So he switches out into his Masquerain, you know, a Masquerain party I actually went to one. Pretty fun. But now I'm just gonna set up the confuse ray because I knew he was gonna switch into something. I didn't know what it was. I mean, honestly, I'm the type of player I would like look at somebody's team preview and not write shit down or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't recommend people do that, but like I will completely forget because you'll end up like me. I'll just completely forget what the opposition had. I don't even freaking remember that he had this bug thing or whatever like that. But fortunately for me, he is gonna smack himself twice in confusion. I'm able to 2-hit KO that thing with the Scald. Amazing. Not gonna get up any quiver dances like he said he wanted to over Skype, man. Destruction, man. What do you know about that angst, man? Anyway, in comes the Rapidash. I'm thinking like, all right, he's gonna probably go for the Wild Charge. Or probably predict me to think that he's going to go for the Wild Charge and then switch his moves up and go for the Flare Blitz. So he went for the Flare Blitz. I was like, yes, baby. I thought he was choice in some shape or form, so I went for the knockoff because I knew that it would be troublesome if he was choice scar for me for later on. So I'm like, alright, let me just knock off that thing. It turns out to be Life Orb. Oh shit, Morning Sun. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to go out into my camera up. Since camera up is part ground, it won't be affected by the Wild Charge at all. And plus, since it's part fire as well, it will resist the Flare Blitz. So I'm just gonna go for Rock Polish thinking like, son, I got this game. But I'm like, oh shoot, Dugong is still in play. See what I'm talking about, man? Dang, viewers, you got, yo, take notes. If you learn anything from this video, man, you need to take notes on your opposition's team, man. Don't be like me, forget what your opposition had. It's terrible, son. Anyway, this Dugong is gonna go for the Ice Beam, 2-hit KO at best because I am a special wall. Parasect is this. It's disgusting. I was about to say destruction. It's disgusting. Holy hell, man. But hey, I really want to use one. That's why I'm playing PU to begin with. So now I think he's gonna smack himself in confusion. I don't go for the Spore right away because he does have something burn. So I don't want to think that, you know, in my mind I'm like, okay, he's gonna probably go out to the Gigalith and then get an opportunity to set up his rocks. I don't want the rocks up, man. I'm trying to prevent that shit at all costs. I have like 4 Pokemon that are weak to that. So he's going to get up a secondary Ice Beam. I deduct that he's just going to stay in, so I'll go for the Spore eventually. And then now that thing is asleep. So I'm looking pretty good, you know, so this is nice. So I can set up the Leech Seed on a switch, you know, at best. So he's going to decide to switch, and he's going to go out into his Gigalith, which was what I was talking about before. It does have the burn status, so burn will actually prevent it from being put to sleep. So I'm just going to inflict the toxic, I'm sorry, not the toxic, the Leech Seed on it, but I'm afraid because I have no offensive moves. Yes, you heard it right. No freaking offensive moves on your Parasect. I know some of you like, what? What the fuck is that? It's not even Sub-Seed, man. You see the Leech Seed, son. How I got Swagger, Stun Spore, and Leech Seed, son. What kind of set is that? That's some horse shit, son. Don't ever run no set like I do, man. Don't be like me, yo. But then he's gonna smack himself with confusion. I know you're upset, man. You wanted to set up the Stuff Rocks right away. You are upset. I know you are. Because if I went out to the Tentacle, he would have died to his own burn the following turn, and his rocks would have still been present while he gets a free switch up. So that's why I stayed in one for the Swagger. So you're tight, man. I got that 50% probability. So now Dugong asleep. I know he's gonna bring this thing. He probably has aromatherapy on the off chance, so I want to get it for paralysis and then get off a confusion so that when I switch out, I don't have to worry about this dude pulling off a move, you know what I'm saying, and removing all the status impairments that I've worked so hard to inflict on this Pokemon, son, thus making my Parasect completely useless, man. I want none of that shit to happen. What are you talking about? Anyway, what does Swagger even do? Like, I've always wondered about that. I mean, I know it confuses. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, like the animation, like, okay, like when you see Fire Blast, you see a whole ring and like a shape of a man, like inflict fire damage on the other Pokemon. But like Swagger, son, I think the other Pokemon like spits. Like, son, how you spit on another dude? How you spit on another Pokemon, son? How you do that? Son, that's just mad. Son, you got shot on my block for stuff like that. Anyway, despite all that status impairment, son, he's gonna get off an aromatherapy. I was so mad, yo. So I decided to stay in for one more turn, get it for Spore. He's gonna go into his Dugong again, which gives me the notion that it is rest and sleep talk. I did have that notion before, but I didn't say anything because it wasn't confirmed in my mind. So I'm like, alright, damn, son. Like, I gotta switch out and do something, man. Seriously, this Dugong is gonna be a pain in my ass. Word, man. So I have my Rotom refrigerator, right? I'm still hungry. And he's gonna get a sleep talk. And Skull, that upsets me a little bit because if I would have stayed in with the Poliwrath, Poliwrath. Where the fuck does even Poliwrath come in this picture? There's no Poliwrath in this game. What are you talking about? Parasect. If I would have stayed in with the Parasect, I would have got some more dry skin recovery, man, since he went for the Skull. So now he gets the Ice Beam. So if I would have switched out and try my luck and get off the some dry skin recovery, I would have got destroyed. Yo, this game is a bunch of bollocks, man. Jesus Christ. So I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch. Speaking of bollocks, look what happens. Watch this shit. Look. Crit. That's bullshit because that mattered, man. He would have woke up. No, actually, I locked him onto sleep talk, so it wouldn't even really matter in the end run. But it mattered right now because he was like fully asleep. He could have got off some more damage potentially. So that was horseshit. So anyway, I'm just gonna force him to switch out into his Rapidash since he only has Rapidash and Meganium left over. I wanted to try his hand, and since I knew I had the choice band and Quick Attack, you're upset, man. Come on, you gotta admit, son, you're upset. I have Camera up left. It's good game, son. You're not going for the Morning Sun because what's the point of going for the Morning Sun when I have the Earth Power? What are you doing, son? It's over. I don't even need to rock powers because I know I'm faster than Meganium, man. It is done, homie. Good game. Thanks for playing. Find a new hobby. I'm kidding. But yeah, man, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Anyway, Camera Up, I always found attractive in 3rd gen, but son, it's mad weak. So, oh shoot, son, how are you faster, man? Son, Camera Up. You don't let a plant outspeed you, son. You're supposed to be a volcano, man. Oh my lord, that's terrible. And on top of that, you missed the Fire Blast, man. Son, I'm releasing this shit, man. Get out of here. Seriously. How you gonna let a flower beat you? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm tired. Anyway, I'm just gonna switch into the Parasect, put this shit to sleep because I know a quad resists his grass type attacks. So now I can put it to sleep. And then since I'm gonna die this turn anyway, thanks to the Toxic, so I figured that if I'm gonna switch out, that'll still be the one turn of sleep anyway that he will still gain. So I'm like, alright, let me just go for the Swagger, just for the off chance he might get another, just wake up the next turn. I could just fucking feel it in my body, He's gonna wake up next turn or something like that. So I just need this guy confused. This shit always happens to me, so I gotta prepare for the worst. So anyway, Parasect bites the dust, and because my Rotom, so I'm like, alright, I'm good. So then I got the Blizzard hits, fortunately for me, so I'm like, yes, I can smack this thing out. It doesn't even matter, son, you're asleep. What are you doing? Nothing. Anyway, this guy lives. He wakes up like wow. Son, that was a joke, son. You weren't supposed to wake up, and you break through my confusion, and you kill me? What is this? Wow. I can't commentate this shit no more, son. Wow. Son, that does it. That does it, son. Pikachu, get in there, son. I don't even have to look. I don't even have to tell you what to do, son. You already know what to do. That Meganium's pissing me off. Handle that, son. That's what I'm talking about. Get destroyed. Viewers, I definitely hope you had a lot of fun. I'm just stupid. See you guys later.